to explain it?
Yeah, go ahead, yeah.
So basically, for this, I read on Facebook that Matt was from Myrtle Beach in South Carolina. So I wrote a poem about South Carolina. It's like a confessional poem for Matt about South Carolina. I loved you then, fumbling for keys. Myrtle Beach drunk outside the Carolina Opry. The light procuring purple glows from the shacks, arranged like the scarlet buckeyes maze of red budding on the sunset. That same light against your cheek between stalks of Carolina sweet spire. Weight-boiled goobers on the boardwalk, calabash fish on the Winya Bay watching boats. Or that time you lost your shoe in the plush mud, your arms covered in palmetto bugs. I lifted you out and on your way back home, back to sweet tea on the Golden Mile. I went back to Chicken Bog with the sandlappers.
So for me, I basically, Raif is from Liverpool, and so I tried to find connection between Liverpool and where I'm from, and I ended up finding a connection between Charleston, the port where I went to college, and Liverpool. So this poem is called "This Charlestonian is a Wannabe Liverpudlian." Is it the PBR? Is that what draws me to Merseyside? Suddenly given cross-Atlantic proximity, a taste of Chucktown in the liverbird's nest. The beer, the bevies, the breckies, the shortening ad infinitum that is scouse. Have I been some Yankee Southern mutant scouser my entire life? I say these things, they say these things. My accent's the wrong bit, the manged, devoed, woolly shit bit. I'm not saying I want a British accent, God forbid, but if only I could get the O's like goose when I say book and cook, and my K's to roll ever so slightly, then I could really, really speak.
One more bit. The Redneck Riviera, the Dirty Myrtle. That's what you called it when you moved to England. You were ashamed by the Carolina jitterbug we performed by moonlight, the shagging that the dirtles, you called them now, danced across the Grand Strand. I DUI cycled lonely among the pale sheet of snowbirds, the plucked beach music drifting from its obvious place amongst the amethyst. I wept seeing the pink milkweed we used to pick, all filled with that Cabana District light, the calabash fish frying, the Carolina Opry filling with everyone but. I told Ma and Pa, blew a kiss to the marsh walk, and came to Kingston, England, so that I could find you.
This one's called A Few Thoughts on Virtually Touring Liverpool. When I say I want to visit the port, where they shoot Peaky Blinders, everything I will see I've surely seen already through a vintage Netflix lens, and it'll be wrong in person. I feel like a tourist when I want to know on the map where the Super Lamb Banana is and where the rest of his Super Banana family lives. I wish I didn't use Wikipedia to know that this was once a fishing village, and one day that accent everybody spoke was suddenly named after the cheapo fish stew only the sailors like. Fish must haunt the city. The River Mersey suddenly seems so Stygian. Mancunians might have Joy Division, but you have Elvis Costello, the only other Elvis worth mentioning, and the only Elvis still alive, unless the rumors are true. Liverpudlians and Mancunians sound so very quaint until you see the football hooligans headbutting each other and throwing grandmothers into the sea.
Reading next will be Ripley Chandler and Alice Willis.